Drama indeed.
Goodbye. They daddy finna take them where the hell they gotta go. I can relate, eh? Isn't it so freaking cute? Competition is within you. You're not trying to be the best before anybody else. You're trying to be better than you were before. My husband and my kids, they're my people. Like, they count as me. Child, 28, we gonna rock it, okay? We gonna rock it, period. Ooh, shit. Does this hurt? Okay, y'all, I'm about to moisturize, refresh my husband's hair. I haven't done this in a long time, but we're gonna start off using this Fresh to Death Wash and Go leave-in curl refresher.
I did in game plan of what they were going to do because you were too stupid to control yourself. And it's not a situation where Dak Prescott did anything to you. This was you not respecting yourself, not respecting your teammates enough to make good decisions. Now, I don't know what the NFL does going forward, but an example does need to be made. And if you're Jalen Carter and what Stephen A is saying is correct in this sense, the way you present has to be somebody that can be reliable, that can be responsible, and now going forward has to be a couple. We're going to leave it there.
Honestly, I feel like, I can't point no fingers at nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I take full accountability and everything else that come with it. Because, as for me as a player, I pray for moments like that, you know what I'm saying, and the ball to come my way. Obviously, for me to not come up with it, it stings a little bit.
Wasn't just those plays. There's plays out there that I want back, but it's game one, and he's a guy that makes those plays.
I don't want
it. By any means.
Obviously, R.C. Lamb taking full accountability there. He said he prayed for moments
And
like
he
this.
didn't get them spots right there. Them spots
protecting his guy.
that ain't seen no love.
How much of the blame does he get for the loss?
He gets a lot of the blame. And what I love about CeeDee Lamb is the accountability. Right. I love CeeDee Lamb saying that I can't put this on anybody else in this locker room. I can't point any fingers but the ones that should be pointed at me. CeeDee Lamb had 7 drops the entire season last season. He has some of the best hands in all of football. That's why he had 13 targets. Not only because he can win and create separation, but because he's reliable.
One more.
Reason that before this season,
Pass me that
it was Justin Jefferson and then CeeDee Lamb when we're talking about the average per year based on his contract is because he earned that. And so when you're Dak Prescott and you're down by 4 points and you have an opportunity with the football, absolutely you're going to number 88. But now for CeeDee Lamb, it does have to be a situation where you go watch that film and you see what not making those plays did to your team. You see that dropping the football on a slant in the second quarter caused your team to kick a field goal rather than continue a drive that gives you a touchdown. You drop a dig early in the second half and you say, okay, this is something that halts a drive and now we have to punt. And then obviously the deep throw late in the game, one-on-one with Quinyon Mitchell, that's a game-changing play that could lead to a winning play. And so if you're CeeDee Lamb and you are who we know you are who you say you are, you have to make those plays.
He has to make those plays. You know, $136 million man. That's the bottom line. He has to make those plays. And those 2 big drops in the fourth quarter, especially I mean, Dak put it right. He said, good Lord. Dak played well last night. Got it wrong. Got it very wrong. Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, Jalen Carter had a lot to do with that, in my opinion. So I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't losing no sleep over that. That man don't get himself ejected. Dak Prescott ain't sitting back taking pictures, ordering Uber Eats and all of that stuff before he throw a damn pass. I'm not taking no accountability for that.
You are not CeeDee Lamb. I'm not taking no accountability.
I am not CeeDee Lamb on this one. Oh, no, not for this particular Jalen Hurts whatsoever. Because Micah Parsons I knew that was coming. The way that he scrambled, it would have been a lot harder if he got back with Micah Parsons. With his speed and his ability to get to the quarterback, it wouldn't have been so easy. So maybe if Micah Parsons were there, you wouldn't have been able to run the way they would run, the way Jalen Hurts was running the football, okay? Maybe that
Leave it. Don't come over here messing with this camera. You want some juice? Here, Daddy, get it for you.
Here's some.
CeeDee Lamb is not completely absolved. Of course, he should have caught those passes.
Okay, y'all, I changed my settings a little bit. Child, I'm at this library and I seen this video probably on TikTok the other day. This girl was like, I could literally stay in my house for 5 days because I want that sense of control. And I can relate. Low key, I don't even like going into the library because for when it's cold, I like to be able to control the temperature of my environment. And I did not bring, I've been looking for my black cardigan. I haven't been able to find it. Maybe it's in the trunk. But when I was up here the other day, it was low key loud. Like, they literally were like, good morning. And the staff is saying stuff back to the freaking customers. Morning. Like, what about shh? Y'all know that episode from Arthur when the bullies, and I'm only saying this because I seen the episode the other day. The bullies were like Binky and them. They were trying to like revamp. And so they got a job at the library as shushers, and they were telling people like, shh, because you're supposed to be quiet at the library. In the kids area, that's where you make noise. I can go to the kids area because I know what to expect. Noise. And when it gets too noisy, we leave. If it's too many kids, we leave. I don't like being in overcrowded places, especially when it comes to kids. My kids, because when it's already overcrowded, it's just more likely for other things to transpire. No, thank you. So I'm probably about to sit out here and do my homework, which, I mean, I'll probably do a time lapse to keep my hands off my phone because need those. To be honest, I really like working out in my car. It's quiet. I could play some tunes, like my lo-fi. I actually play beach instrumentals from Apple Music. That used to be a staple in my classroom, and it's just a staple that has become within me. Whenever I'm working, I put my beach instrumentals on. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sit out here and do some work until, I don't know, it's 10:08, so probably until about, I don't know, 11 or so. But I was sitting here thinking about how my therapy has been going, and it's been going so good. I feel like it's September. I think I started therapy in May, maybe June. So I've been going for like 3 to 4 months, and I really feel like a lot of like self-reflection progress has been made, you know, just kind of giving me the space to think and get my words out to make them real and not keep them in my head and make me seem like a crazy person. And I don't feel crazy when I am talking to my therapist. I do sometimes apologize naturally, which is something else that I kind of need to work on, is the over apologizing, because I do that. I over apologize for like simple things, but it's things that like I really don't mean to come off, or things that I may think that other people will misinterpret. I have some crazy ideologies that I'm not even going to share at this time because it's just a lot to unpack. But I will say that, especially with like my birthday coming up, which is crazy, but my birthday is coming, and so I'm like, you know what? I should really take some time to just kind of reflect on year 27, because it really came and went. Like last year on my birthday, I was bringing Aaliyah Chick-fil-A, and I was having lunch at the school with her, and I had Gabriel with me. And I remember one of my friends saying, is it Aaliyah's birthday or is it your birthday? Just, you know, it felt right for me in that season. This year, because I have just a little more leeway to kind of shake and move, I really just like taking these moments of solitude and just kind of leaving. This is like kind of my little getaway. I really like this time to just kind of sit and think and be, you know, transparent. Today I remember to take my notebook, or bring my notebook. Let me show you my notebook, because Target had a bunch of notebooks on sale. I think I got this for like $2.99. It says grow your own way. Isn't it so freaking cute? You know, just taking the time to just reflect on some of the good things and just some of the negative that has happened this year too. Like all my life, I swear I wanted to be alone. I was like, oh, I would just be better off alone, like in a space away from people, and just like from people. Like my husband and my kids, they're my people. Like they count as me, so I don't count them, you know. Like I really enjoy my solitude. I really enjoy just kind of creating my own world, because in reality, I kind of did come from a little bit of chaos and displacement at times too. Not discrediting, you know, the ups and the joys that I had, you know, in my childhood, my teenhood, my adulthood, like, you know, obviously everybody has their ups and downs, but like, dude, to sit here and think like, if I had made just one different choice, or if one different event happened, the whole trajectory of this thing could have been thrown. Like, you know, I'm just so grateful for the time that I have, for the mobility in my body, for the freaking, just the gifts that life has given me. You know, just taking some time to think and reflect. I feel like that's my inner Virgo again, like always getting super emotional. This year I don't really feel emotional about my birthday. I just feel aware about my birthday. So, child, 28, we gonna rock it, okay? We gonna rock it, period. We're gonna rock 28. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I do know that it's going to be peaceful. I do know that it is going to be stable. I know it's going to be joyous. I know it's going to be constant, consistent. I know it's going to be growth, and it's growing my own way. Grow your own way, okay? Because this is me growing my way. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, I'm about to get to work. I will continue to pick y'all up as the day goes on. Oh, and this is like today's Friday, so this is day 4 hair. I feel like it's holding up pretty good. It puffed up really good. Let me see if I can get y'all to see the back. Have I been working out? Yes, I've worked out twice this week. I did mat Pilates twice this week. Today, I plan on going walking. Y'all, my wrist hurts. My wrist freaking hurts. I probably need to go to the doctor. I just don't want to. My son has a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks. I'm just going to slide a little hint to the pediatrician like, yo, can you just touch my wrist and see if I need to make an appointment? But my camera's about to die. I'm going to check back in with y'all when I get home, because I'm going to need to charge my camera so we can finish vlogging for the day, because I think I'm just going to make this like a daily vlog. Or maybe I can make it a weekend vlog. I don't know. Because tomorrow we do have some plans. So this may be like a 2 or 3 day thing. This might be a 3-day thing. Oh, also, y'all, I want to do, I should probably just stop yapping, but I want to do a Pinterest. Tell me if y'all think this is a good idea. I want to do a Pinterest hair series, a Pinterest girls inspired hair series for Lee. Because that's what we do literally every single week, especially, you know, now that we're back to school, I'm back to doing her hair every week. Hey, summertime, that girl lived in freaking 2 braids. She lived in 2 braids. But yeah, now we're back to her. I'm doing her hair every week. She usually picks from Pinterest. So I'm thinking about, you know, dropping a little video every week of, you know, the styles that we do. So yeah, there's that. And something that's been making me sad is I've been slacking on my wellness drinks. Haven't been freaking making them. So I'm going to make that a goal for today, is to make my wellness shots, because I got some lemons. I think I have an orange. I also have some blueberries, so I might not use the orange. I might do like a lemon, blueberry, ginger shot, just to try to get rid of some of those blueberries that I have. I wish I still had some plums, because I feel like I need a fruit to kind of even it out. I'm gonna have to do some research, or just run to HEB and get a plum, because those plums, the plums are so good at evening out that flavor, just kind of giving something to mute all of the citruses. So I might have to go to the store and get a plum, because Aaliyah took the last plum for lunch. But anyways, okay, I'm going to get started with my work. So I'll tap in with y'all later. So the doctorate. I know I said I wanted to get my doctorate, but there has been a hiccup in the plan. My husband may be getting deployed next year. And if I were to start my doctorate next spring or summer or fall, I don't know. I just don't think I want to do it when he's not here. Because y'all seen what my skin did when I was stressed a couple months ago. Y'all seen what the skin did. I'm not trying to have a repeat. I'm not trying to have a repeat. But so I think once my master's is done, I think I'm going to go more into my book writing bag. I had a few ideas as far as the book is concerned. I'm sorry, I'm in a parking lot. I'm kind of shy. I have a few ideas as far as the books are concerned. I actually talked to my therapist about this yesterday, and I just think it's the right move, just simply because life is hard when my husband isn't here, dog. Life is hard, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, it's hard enough. And if we can anticipate and we can plan a year in advance, like, okay, you're going to be gone next year around this time, we can kind of have some things lined up. Again, just a plan in place. And I feel like adding mom getting a doctorate during that time is probably not the best thing to do. So next year, I'm going to really focus on my book writing, starting with my children's book that I've been sitting on for almost a year at this point, which is crazy to think. Every time I try to upload my children's book on Amazon, I always get a kickback. It is such a pain. It is such a pain. It is such a pain. I had a meeting with an illustrator. I mean, not an illustrator, a publishing company. I love the vibes that they gave. But Shorty said, I probably need about an 8 to 10K budget. Auntie don't have it, okay? Auntie don't have it right now. So I just feel like because I keep hitting all these barriers, that is just a sign for me to, for one, maybe that's a different project. I need to focus on that at a later time. And, you know, really giving my all, not try to do I'm doing like 10 things at once. And I'm going to continue to be a multitasker, but school really takes so much time out of my day, out of my week. So yeah, that is kind of just like my MO for next year, or just for like my next milestone. Just kind of get focused on my books. Just book, like I said, is already done. The next one I think I'm going to kind of tap my toe into is some young adult literature. My favorite young adult books are the Bluford High series. I'm actually going to put up a couple of the books that I used to read when I was in like middle school, or just like that awkward age. But that young adult literature is so good. And whenever I was in that age bracket, like 5th to 8th grade, I went through a lot of changes. And honestly, 5th to about 12th grade, a lot of things happened to me at that time. But 5th to 8th grade is a good gap to kind of talk about some of the things before diving into 9th through 12th grade things. But so many things happened to me that were, I don't know, just really crucial to my development, really attached or help shape and create my personality. Like my craziest life experiences, I feel like happened at around that age. That young adult literature is something that I'm really interested about getting into. I still have a lot of my Bluford High series books, and so next year I'm really looking forward to reading that type of literature again, and, you know, figuring out what do I like about these books, how can I kind of emulate some of these writing styles into my own. So yeah, child, I'm super excited about that. Lord willing, we'll just continue to be able to grow our channel and grow our community, and that will pay off in other ways to where I don't got to go to school for a goddamn refund check. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to drop a couple of those gems on y'all before I get back into it. Okay, y'all, I've been out here working for about 30 minutes. So far, so good. I'm about to wrap up the reflection. It's so interesting seeing kids come in here with their parents on like a regular day, because obviously, you know, they're homeschooled, and it's just so crazy because I was heavily considering homeschooling when we first moved to this area. What are y'all thoughts on homeschooling? I really feel like in order to homeschool your kids, you need to at least hold a bachelor's degree. That's just me. Also, before I go, I'm sitting out in the lobby, so much quieter out here. I can actually play my little music, but I'm about to record that video. But I just wanted to also add, like, what are y'all thoughts on homeschooling? I love that I see people bringing their kids to the library, you know, like, I think that's awesome. But what are y'all's thoughts on homeschooling? Would you homeschool your kids? I don't know, it still crosses my mind sometimes. I literally had like a homeschool starter pack. I feel I had a schedule, we cleared the office, we came up with classroom agreements, rules, we were learning our days of the week in English and Spanish, we were writing them in English and Spanish, and we were doing our reading trackers. I had a curriculum set up for at least the month. I was kind of planning by the month. I was making my printouts the night before, and I was literally saving my homework time for the night, which isn't the worst thing, obviously. I really do feel like if we were to go overseas, I would homeschool the kids. Yeah, I would homeschool them overseas just because the sake of assimilation and culture and things like that. we would probably only be overseas for a little bit of time. And you know, they can experience culture under mom, because sometimes just going to different places like that can be scary, it can be hurtful, it could be detrimental, honestly. And I would just much rather keep my eyes on my kids when we're in a totally different country. But that's besides the point. So I'm so glad that we because my husband was okay with her going to school, but that you know, I realized, like, I love my kids, but I want them to go to school, you know? I want them to have those social skills and those lessons that you learn at school that sometimes mom and dad just can't teach you. And if in the event I did need to homeschool, I have the credentials to do so. So, you know, love that for me, love that for them. But, you know, when Gabriel is of age to go to school, probably about 4, that is when he will go to school. I feel like daycare is for parents who have to go to work, and you know, that's just that. When you need to go to work, you put your baby in daycare. If you don't have to go to work, I think your kid should be able to stay home until they are school age. I seen this TikTok of this child psychologist saying, you know, it's just like formula fed versus breastfed. Fed is best, but if you can breastfeed, we would prefer you breastfeed because it's top of the line. Same with daycare. Daycare, what's important is that your child is watched and cared for, and that mom and or dad are making a living for that child and for themselves. So safe is best, but mom or dad, if somebody can stay home, or if you have a relative like your grandma, if they can come and watch baby, I don't see what's wrong with that until they are school age. It's going to be hard for any child at any age to start going to school every day because they're not in their home, they're not with their parents. Okay, I haven't picked y'all up since the library. I really haven't done much besides chill, to be honest. But I'm about to tidy up the kitchen. My husband and Aaliyah are at gymnastics. My son is watching Bluey. I got some chicken that I am getting ready to fry. I think I'm gonna just do like assorted wings. I personally don't feel like getting dirty and doing the flour coating. So, child, we're about to have some plain wings, some honey. I don't even know. I might just make this regular buffalo because we already have honey hot. So I think I'm gonna do this honey hot. I'm gonna do this buffalo. I might do like a teriyaki, and then just a few plain, just to switch it up. What the heck are we eating with these wings? I don't know, child. I don't know. Okay. Something random. Me and Aaliyah are gonna take a girls trip to San Antonio tomorrow. So this daily vlog is just gonna turn into a weekend vlog. Okay, so that will just be that, and then that way I'll be able to drop gems on y'all all freaking weekend. My son is obsessed with Bluey. Do y'all believe in Bluey? I love Bluey so bad. Probably more than the kids, to be honest. I'm also trying to figure out how to make that Wingstop fried corn. Cause why not? And yes, I'm about to look it up on TikTok. How do you do it, girl?
It's literally 10 times better homemade. Let me show y'all how. Start by thawing out the pack of frozen corn.
Got it.
It's easier to cut it in half when it's thawed.
Okay.
Cut it in half. You can cut it in threes if you like, or you can keep it whole. Serve it to Wingstop. I like to deep fry mine. So to a pot of hot oil, add your corn and butter.
Okay.
Take it easy. You do not want to get popped by this hot grease. Let those fry for about 5 to 7 minutes or until golden brown. Once your corn is done, you're going to set it in some paper towels to absorb the excess oil.
Okay.
Crispy pieces, but to still be soft and juicy like this.
Mm.
So 5 to 7 minutes will give you that texture.
I also think we have some fries. We have like a little bit of fries. I'm gonna fry this little bit of fries. I'm gonna make the assorted wings. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's going down. This is so black. I'm in here frying freaking chicken with y'all. Anyways, so hopefully y'all can hear me over this obnoxious chicken. So me and Aaliyah are going to San Antonio tomorrow. My best friend's parents are having a cookout. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna stop by my dad's. And yeah, I'll bring y'all with me. It's not gonna be anything lavish, but me and Aaliyah really have not had any girl time, squirrel time. So I think this is dope. Originally, I was not gonna go, but my husband was like, why not? You've been here. I have been here at the house for quite some time. He's like, you know, just go. So I love that. I am gonna go. And it's gonna be an all-day thing. So I'm gonna try my best to remember to prop y'all up for the rest of the day. Because I gotta clean out the car. I do not want to ride in San Antonio with a messy car, like, at all. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm about to make this dinner. And I'll tap in, I don't know, maybe later. I have to go and pick up Aaliyah and Gabe in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna fry as many pieces of chicken as I can during this time. And that's about it. Let me tidy up and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I'm a crazy person. I just made some wings. I made some Wingstop inspired corn. And I don't have ranch. I'm going to get ranch. I don't give a damn. Wingstop is 5 minutes from my house. I left that man with them kids and I'm going to get ranch. But while I'm driving to get ranch, I thought this would be a good time to go on my little spiel. So Aaliyah came home today with graded work, which is a first for this school year. Last year she was in kinder and the teacher was sending home homework, or not homework, but graded work daily. And so this is our first time getting work sent home. Like, she's been getting homework and stuff, but I'm saying like graded work. This is our first time receiving graded work thus far. And she's doing incredible. I mean, the lowest score that we've seen was like an 86. And it was a simple mistake, but it was something that we haven't worked on at home. So personally, I wasn't too surprised. I'm like, okay, I've never presented her with an equation like this. And I'm just so happy because math is not her strong suit. She does not enjoy math. And she's also really competitive with herself, which, I mean, to me, I admire. Competition is within you. You're not trying to be the best before anybody else. You're trying to be better than you were before. That is what we preach at home. You're not in competition with whoever's on your left and right. You're in competition with yourself. And homegirl takes that ish seriously. Like, she wants to beat personal records. She wants to, you know, just definitely bettering herself overall. So I'm just so glad this year she is, you know, I'm sure she's still making the simple mistakes, but clearly something is paying off. The work that we're doing at home is paying off to the point where, you know, she's excelling at school. So love that for her. But in addition to that, relevance, you know, letting her know how far numbers can really take her in life. Trying to get her to memorize our phone numbers and understanding you can't call us if you don't know numbers. You can't find your way home if you don't know our address, you know? So embedding those things into her head. Also, the value of money. Kids love money because they like to spend it on snacks and junk and toys. Letting her know, like, you're not going to be able to buy anything if you can't read these numbers and understand, okay, I'm coming into the store with $10 from the Tooth Fairy. I want to go to Five and Below and spend $5 here and $5 at the dollar store. How can I do that? So making math relevant, making any skill relevant that your child is struggling with at school and letting them know how this could benefit them in the real world, I feel like shifts their perspective and lets them understand and kind of see, hey, I'm not just doing this so that I can get a 100 or a check. I'm doing this for the greater good of me. I'm doing this so that whenever I get older, I can freaking count my money. I'm doing this so that if I am ever lost, I can call mommy and daddy. I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? Make it relevant. Make it real for them because that's what they need.
I'm the best friend.
Bro,
The best one.
I pulled up in this neighborhood and instantly got PTSD.
I was
I'm
driving by
not-
Burger King like an hour ago, and I didn't get PTSD, but I was like, dude. Oh, your hair is done. Okay.
My hair smells.
Ow.
What's the problem? I will put the shoe on
Oh, wait,
you.
I did it.
I will help you.
I already did it.
Is that a bunt? Oh yeah, it's a
Okay.
bunt cake.
Wait, never mind.
No, leave that in the car.
Yeah, true.
He's in the house. All right, y'all, we made it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my hair down. I'll probably clip it up. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll bring y'all inside. Let's hit it. The ride was great. It rained a little bit while we were driving.
It went hard, so no,
Yeah.
don't.
It definitely
don't
did rain hard AF. But nonetheless, we made it.
I know there's a dog, but
Yes, but the dog is old, so you'll be all right. We go round, we go back again. Justin Bieber was blasting the whole ride. Justin Bieber, Drake, Summer Walker. Come on, so we can help TT bring the stuff in.
okay.
Hey, we got Fly Girl in the house. Period. Come on, Lanai. Bro, imagine if we could do the things that we really enjoyed here.
Oh, right. Noah.
Of course he does.
Nothing.
Go ahead, Lee.
You. What's the flowers?
So this is all from like watermelon. She planted like 3 watermelon plants.
Oh, your mom said I'm about to turn up.
Yeah. And then there's plants on the other side too.
What the heck?
This
No.
is all herbs and stuff. Like I'll take these when I make steaks and stuff.
What the heck?
Right?
Is this like parsley? Dill? Basil?
Everything.
Cute. Go meek
I
dog.
think this is one day, you're a military wife. This is what you have to look forward to.
I guess so, huh? A lanai. Oh, yeah, you guys just. Hey, come here real quick. Literally being in this neighborhood gives me so many flashbacks to high school. I do not know the last time I came by to just chill over here.
When I was 4.
Whenever you were 4, maybe. Aaliyah's saying, yeah, maybe when Aaliyah was like 3. So about 4 years ago. So many memories, sneaking out, things that I just cannot say because I have the kid here, but trust. So many things. It's actually crazy. Crazy. Probably head home in a few hours. A taco. Gracias. Lee, you want some taco?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, y'all, we're leaving my friend's house and now we're on the way to my dad's. It's a little gloomy out. We have about a 25-minute drive. We're gonna chill there for probably about an hour or less, and then we're gonna head home. Okay, y'all, our adventure is coming to an end. We're stopping to get gas. It's probably about 7 o'clock. We're getting gas. We're gonna get some McDonald's on the way home. And yeah, we'll probably be home about 9 o'clock. It's a 2-hour drive. Overall, I really had a blast today. It was so good getting out the house and just kind of doing something different. Just me and my girly swirly. So yeah, I really couldn't be more appreciative of this time that I've been able to take away. I was able to sit and chat with my sisters, which was dope because I don't get to do that often. We're gonna call it quits. Props. Fucking San Antonio, dog. We're gonna call it quits, at least for today. Tomorrow may be kind of crazy because tomorrow is hair day. We have picture day for Aaliyah on Monday. So if I don't get to come back on here, thanks y'all for hanging with me for the weekend. If I do get to come back on here, I'll see y'all tomorrow whenever we're doing hair. because that's gonna be kind of crazy. So see y'all.